Hey everyone, Positron taking a quick look at Dicey Dungeons. This is the newest game from Terry Cavanagh. You might know from such things like Super Hexagon and VVVVVV or V6 or Spikes or whatever the heck you want to call it. This is a deck building roguelite with a pretty cool aesthetic. I'm actually gonna crank this up a little bit, make sure you can hear the sweet tunes in the background. But yeah, so this is a roguelike game that uses dice instead of cards or things like that. A deck building game. So right now I've got unlocked the warrior and the thief. Now I've played as the warrior, obviously, to unlock the thief. We'll start as the thief. I've never played as it before. Be a good way to experience some of the game. So our ultimate goal here is to defeat Lady Luck. And it's got this kind of game show aesthetic to it, which is pretty cool. Everything, literally. Brings you to the arena of terrible fate. Yeah, you're a dice. You're gonna win $1 billion. You can do anything you want for the rest of your life.
Aww.
Alright, so this is Dicey Dungeons. We have this map screen. We have our equipment here. I'll get into that in a little bit, but this is basically the cards with which we put dice into, if you want to look at it that way. We can level up and gain more health and more dice and things like that. Every character also has a special power. I'm actually not 100% sure what the thief's power is because I haven't done that yet. So let's go fight this hothead first and go get this treasure chest. Hothead is weak to ice. Good to know. Some characters have weaknesses. Roll 4 extra 1s, and that's ready in 8 HP. Okay, so the way this plays out is we go different turns. We can preview what their turn is going to look like, but we always go first. At least I think so. So here are the things we can do. We can do X damage, where X is whatever dice we put in here, but it's a max of 3. This one's reusable. You can split a dice into 2, or we can use an even dice to deal fire damage and burn a dice. Burn makes it so that you have to spend HP to use the dice. Let's actually see what happens if we split this. So it does not split it evenly. That is actually very, very good information. So let's do this. We'll do a fireball. And then we'll do dagger. But we can't use this. It needs a 3 or less. So we'll end our turn. He decided not to do anything, actually. I think maybe he couldn't do anything. Yeah, he's gonna have even dice, he doesn't have any rerolls. Rerolls is something that the warrior gets, which is really, really useful. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do 6 damage and burn a dice. What happens if we split a 1 into 2? We get 2 1s. That's actually really interesting. This is reusable. Very nice. So he still can't do anything. And we can just do this and end the combat. So after every combat, we get some gold and some experience. I'm actually gonna tune this back down slightly. Might be a little too loud in my headset. Alright, so we found a bump, so we can get a dice value +1. If we put a dice in here, it gives us +1 to it, and then it gives it back to us. Pretty nice, pretty useful. And that's automatically equipped since we don't have a full set so far. Alright, so the Robobots. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we have the ray gun. So we must get something different depending on... We must get one of their... I understand now. We get their move in addition to ours, so that must be a thing with the thief. So let's see. We could... Minimum of 3. So we need, like, we can put this one in here. And we can split these. Well, that wasn't the split, that was the bump. Wait, no, we can split it again. Yeah. I guess that didn't really change anything, did it? Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, man. Roll 4 extra 1s. So let's try this. Yeah, so we get 4 extra dice here. We can get a lot of dice here, because we could split this one and get 2 more 1s. We can do this, and then we can just throw a bunch into the dagger. We win. So we get some more gold, we get some money. We're level 2, we get more max HP and extra dice, and every time we level up, we are fully healed as well. So let's go down to the next floor. Ooh, a lot of enemies on this floor. We got an alchemist, stereo head, jester. Apples restore 5 health. That's a shop. Yeah, let's go this way. I think we could probably make it through there. Weak to shock. And hopefully this is giving you a good idea of the game. It's currently on Steam and itch.io. It's $15. It's on sale, I believe, the first week for 10% off. So that is his move. You weaken an enemy. Max of 4. Let me think about this. Yeah, we'll do that, weaken him up. Weakens a random equipment. Equipment becomes less powerful. I feel like splitting a 1. Oh no, this is a max of 3, so we actually want to split this one. We can bump this one, do 2 damage. Nice. Alright, so he's gonna go. We weakened that one, but he's gonna weaken one of ours as well. He's actually gonna weaken 2 of ours. So any effects last for 1 turn and then they go away. Split value in 2. Oh, and we lost 1 charge. Oh no, it's a max of 2. Ooh, that's really tough actually. Boy, this is... Split value in 2. Max of 4. So we could get a 4 here and do that. And then I think we just need to split this one just to be able to do anything with it. We have dice left over, unfortunately. Now, any dice left over are just discarded. You don't get them back. Okay. So we can certainly do that. We can lower this one. We can bump this one up to 3. Pretty good turn. So he's got 4 health left. We will certainly survive this encounter. Early encounters are obviously not too dangerous. We just need to do 4 damage, so we'll just do that. And the next enemy should level us up. We should get 2 experience from this and level up. So he changes equipment every turn. I wonder if we'll then change equipment every turn as a result. Yeah, it was another giant dice. I fought him in the previous run. We're all equally doomed, so no point in getting to know your names. Also, again, the aesthetic, the art style, the music and sound, the writing, everything is fantastic. So he's got Boo, do 2 damage. So I actually want to do this. We want as many dice as possible. You know what? I should have bumped that one. I was pointing to my screen like you could see that. Alright, so our limit break is ready. Sure. So we can throw 1 in there. Max of 3. We need to split this one. And I guess now we just throw a ton of damage at him. Adjust something there very quick. My apologies. Let's see. He's got 8 health. We've actually taken a lot of damage too. Can I do 8 damage this turn? Yes. Alright, so we did make it through there. I think we'll level up. Shows a pretty rigid format and survival isn't usually part of it. So we can choose our reward now and get a new equipment. So we can inflict poison or a crowbar. Reduces the cooldowns on all equipment, or countdowns on all equipment by X amount. Some equipment has like a countdown on it. Let's take the poison needle though. Actually, I am going to adjust this ever so slightly. So we don't need the apple. We'll go kill the alchemist. We'll get the treasure chest and we'll head down to the next floor. So this one, we actually can't see my cursor, but the fire potion basically requires 8. Essentially what it's saying is that once you put 8 dice value in here, it'll count all the way down and it'll actually work. We actually want to do that, I think. It feels like the most powerful thing right there. So poison loses 1 health at the start of the turn, pierces shields, reduced by 1 on each turn. Okay. So all of her dice are burned, which means she needs to spend 2 HP to take them out. She actually is going to use all of them. That's pretty scary. So we can do this again. And in fact, we can unlucky roll and throw a ton of poison at her. She's going to take an incredible amount of damage this turn. I should have split that last dice. Surprised she's actually not going to go for the bear potion. That would have saved her. We can do that just for curiosity. Oh my, that is hilarious. Bear Maul. So just like +2 damage. Cool. So there's also, I've noticed, a huge variety of different equipment, different dice, different effects. Oh, we're still a bear. Are we a bear permanently now? Oh my, I think I have permanently changed this character. That's super interesting. I wonder if you get something special for finishing the run as a bear. So you can see how this stuff fits too. It's all going to fit into this grid. Wow, that's wild. And actually, we're getting things that are, look, bear pick. It's actually themed on the bear. That is super interesting. Which means there must be combinations for things like that on like all sorts of stuff. Shred a big dice into other small. Let's see how this works. So we actually get 3 dice out of that. All of mirrors gives them +1 dice. So do I not get the steal anymore? No, I don't, because I'm actually technically not a thief anymore. Ooh, so I put a big vat of poison on us there. Let's do this, and we'll weaken. So weaken all of his cards. He's got 1 health left. So freeze will reduce our highest rolled dice into 1, which is unfortunate, but oh, bear smash, do 10 damage. I think we can save that between rounds as well, so we'll do that. We'll certainly eat that apple. If we go to the anvil, we can actually upgrade too. I'll see if I can get to that and show that off. We'll use our bear smash. It occurs to me that the bear maul doesn't have a limit or anything else, so we should really be using the big dice on that. This guy does a lot of damage though. There we go. This will take him out. Play more rocks? Where those came from? Underground dungeon full of rocks. We leveled up. Very nice. We got an extra dice. Always useful. Bear trap. Lock a dice. Do we want to use that instead of bear roar? Sure, we'll try that. We could upgrade something. Needs 1. Oh, okay. We can make this a little easier to use. Let's try that. And we'll go fight this cactus. Okay. We can't do this, unfortunately. All our dice are above 2. So I guess we'll just do this and continue. Oh, you know, I could have shredded that big one, though. Maybe that would have been better. Thorns. I assume that's... takes 2 damage if they attack this turn. Alright, let's do a lock dice. Cannot use dice. Do we want to risk the thorn damage? Maybe. Yeah, because we can just finish the fight there. And there are other biomes as well. In fact, if we go further down, we'll find... Let me see if I can get to that. I'll actually see if I can get to the next biome. What's that? I love that snowman over there. I love his design. So we have the sorceress here sitting on her cell phone. Yeah, we'll see how the lock goes. And this, unfortunately, doesn't really do anything for us, the bear pick, because we don't have any more things. We don't have any reusable cards. So I see that locks it for 1 turn. Yeah. It's very powerful, though, as a result. Yeah, we don't really have a good use for bear pick right now. We should actually probably replace that for the moment. We can actually replace it with the weakened one, I think. Nice. So we are very strong, but we don't have a lot of options. Let me look on our equipment. Do we want to replace... Yeah. Sure, we'll get the health. Snowman is weak to fire. Unfortunately, we don't have any fire. We can lock one of his dice, though, for sure. So he decided, I guess he couldn't do anything. I think he had to have all odds, and he didn't have any. So we'll do our max damage, then we'll lock one of his dice. This is actually a very potent combo. Now he does have 2 odds, so he will be able to use 2 of these here. Damn, those were good dice too. But we could hit him pretty hard here. And we won't quite be able to finish it. Oh no, we did. Okay, I actually miscounted there. I might as well get this apple and then we'll head down. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I should have checked what that cart was. I didn't think of that. So let's see. We're in a new biome as well. Paper Knight, Wicker Man, Kraken, Rat King. Kraken. Curse enemy. Blind. 2 dice. So I'm kind of just in the flow. I haven't really talked about, like, you know, review type stuff this month, so I'm just kind of just in the flow now, which should give you an indication of how I feel about the game. I think it's very fun. That was a good one. I think that was a 5 there. Actually got a lot of good dice on that turn, even though we couldn't see them. We haven't seen what curses, though. Well, we've got 2 6s available here, so we should be able to finish this off. We could get extra health or upgrade equipment. I'm gonna upgrade equipment only because the video's running kind of long. Cannot upgrade that again. Sure, we'll upgrade the bear ball. I think the health is probably the better choice here, but I want to see how far we can go in the next few minutes here. Alright, the Rat King is strong against poison. Well, we got just 3 6s off the bat there. And I feel like this is kind of like a Slay the Spire sort of thing where, ooh, that's interesting. When you kind of get into the flow, you start taking turns very quickly, for better or worse. Because I know my game plan, I know what I need to do. He gets a new dice back from that. Oh, he's gonna get another one. Damn, that's scary. But he is in big trouble. Because as a bear, we do a lot of damage. Never return to the surface, huh? Well, let's keep going. Bear versus Buster. Okay, so this must be like a boss fight. That's cool. I had not gotten to that before. Yeah, he is a boss. Interesting. Buster is strong against fire. Are you here to fight? Let's fight. Who's a good fighter? I'm a good fighter. He's got 68 health. Damn. He has lots of fire breath. He gets 4 dice a turn, too. So he has the potential to do a lot of damage on a single turn. Alright, so I use Bear Smash there. I'm actually going to use one of the burn dice and leave the other, so we can lock one of his dice. Damn, he's going to be able to get 2 of these off again. Oh, I would really like to kill this boss in the video. I think it's worth the 2 damage to lock there. At 19 health, we're in trouble. He's gonna be able to do 8 damage this turn, I think. Oh no, he's not. He's only gonna be able to do 4. Okay. And he only burned 1 dice, and we can do a ton of damage this turn. In fact, we can finish him with the Bear Smash. Nice. What a victory. Looking extremely dapper there. Should I spin the wheel? I feel like this wheel is rigged. Bad luck. Some of the costume part and plug all. This is mentioning that we're a bear. Oh, we unlocked the robot. So I guess that probably the further we go, the more runs we partake in, the more bosses we get to fight, you know, eventually going further and further to Lady Luck. But yeah, so that is Dicey Dungeons, again by Terry Cavanagh. I think it's super cool. I think the aesthetic is great. I think it's really fun to play. I think it's easy to just pick up and play. This is certainly, I don't want to be, you know, memeing here, but I'd love to see this on something portable, either mobile or the Switch or something. I think it's like perfect for that. So I'm pretty curious to see if they do that in the future. But yeah, you can go to the link below, pick it up. It is 15 bucks. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Take a like, helps a bunch. Subscribe for more. I'll see you soon.